Alright, welcome back, people, to another stream. So this is gonna be a hero trial stream, as you can see from the title. Okay, this is actually my second stream for Castle Clash. Okay, so yep, I'm starting to really utilize the streaming feature for like uploading my gaming videos. Okay, I'm going to do hero trial, and usually I'm going to just like stream hero trials in a regular basis. I'm not going to stream hero expedition and my lost battlefield, because those are game modes that I have to compile, while for not really compile but rather edit. But for hero trial I don't really need to do anything, because like I don't need to really cut out any parts. I can just use the fast forward feature. Yup, so just gonna show you guys my crest, talents, and pets. Okay, um, or rather crest, pets and artifacts. Alright, so here we have Phantom King on NG, Golem on Elephant, the what Draco pet, the AVR pet, the silencing pet, the AVR, the Bablo, and the stunning pet Aurora. Alright, so I put Aurora especially on Pumpkin Dude, because I want Pumpkin Dude to stun the surrounding enemies when he's attacked, so that he can get a few stacks of them while they are stunned. Alright, so just to show you guys, he actually stunned people for 1.6 seconds, which can mean a lot if your Pumpkin Dude is like having a max stack, or rather just having one or two stack will give your Pumpkin Dude like 400 ms of attack speed. Alright, so if you divide that by 400 ms, it's about 4 hits, so you get 4 extra hits of the enemy, which is huge. Alright, that can give you an additional proc. Alright, so as for the artifacts, most of them are Victor, simply because this to prevent Warlock from killing all my heroes before they reach my base. Alright, also the value of each Bablo and NG hero also rises if you put them on Victor Emblem, because of the damage reduction. Okay, but as usual my Pumpkin Dude is on Blitz, because how to say, I really want him to be stacking as much as possible rather than having damage reduction. Alright, let's see. Vlad on War God. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. Vlad is on Bulwark Crest, Bulwark Talent and War God Crest. Inscription 99. Phantom King Scatter, Bulwark, Inscription 99. Pumpkin Duke Berserk, Life Drain to keep him alive, because note that he doesn't have any damage reduction on him, so he needs to like survive. So I put him on the Life Drain quest. Alright, Pixie, not Pixie. I always make Pixie with Cupid. Cupid have 4 stone skin because he doesn't really do any damage. He just need to stay alive. Drake, I may consider changing him to War God, because I want him to dish out damage. But for now, I want survivability, so I put him on what do you call this? The health, the tenacity. Alright, Golem, I put him on stone skin rather than Drake's tenacity, because I want Golem to be alive. I want him to be healing as much as possible. Okay, if he happened to be the last one standing, he can really like solo the entire enemy team because of his heals. Yeah, he essentially would be able to take a lot of single target DPS. Okay, if the opponent have a Warlock which doesn't deal a lot of single target DPS but AoE damage, he may be able to take them all on. Alright, so I prioritize my slow skin crest on my Golem rather than my Drake. Okay, so just to show you guys my totems. Okay, those two are just to slow the enemy down. There's no point in putting a Santa Bloom totem, because all the enemy are very fat. Like, all of them has very high HP, so even if you put a damage dealing totem in there, it's no use. Alright, so just to go over the garrisons. Okay, I do need to put some garrisons inside, so let's see. Santa Boom, Spirit Mage, and maybe Valentina. Oh, never mind. I think this is the last. Let's switch Medusa for Valentina, because I may use a Medusa totem in the future. Okay, So all my setup is good. Let's begin. Alright, so L17. Okay, so against Warlock. This will be interesting because Warlock hit like a truck, obviously in Hero Trial L17. So we'll see how my heals does against the Warlock. Okay, so far my Cupid is staying alive, but he's dead now. Okay, so let's see. None of them are breaking through the walls. Some of them are hitting over the walls, which is kind of concerning. Or in fact, just one of them. So I won't be too bothered about that, I guess, since it's only one. Okay, so two people in my team died. Oh man. My Pumpkin is stacking, and he has Light Drain on him, so he's able to take out the enemy quite quickly. Okay, note that the Warlock have an insane amount of deflect on them, so without like lifesteal, you can't really survive by hitting them for long. Alright, so our Pumpkin has lifesteal that allow him to stay alive. Okay, so here we got Vlad. Vlad shouldn't be a very big of an issue because he doesn't slow down my team or stun them or anything. He can stun them, but my Golem cannot be stunned. So usually my Golem proc will wipe all the Vlad wave out. Okay, so managed to get rid of the Vlad. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, another Vlad. So not much to say here, because most likely it will be the same outcome. Okay, look at this. My Golem is actually healing through the Vlad procs. Okay, and my Pumpkin Duke is Blitz, so he's not easily stunned. Alright, so he's stacking, and the Golem is also proccing, so the Golem actually just single-handedly wipe out all the wave. The rest of my teams are stunned, but only 2 members of my team are needed to wipe out the Vlad. Alright, so here we have Pixie, the hardest hero. Actually, you can argue either it's Harpy Queen or Pixie. I would say that it's Pixie because of her ridiculous scatter. Okay, but still, it'll be really tough. Alright, so my Vlad is actually aggro onto a Pixie, and he managed to clear a lot of the Pixie wave before they start scattering him. Okay, also take note that my Vlad is 10 of 10, so he's stunned the enemy for 2 seconds, which is huge. Alright, my arrow towers are doing work on the Pixie. Okay, looks like the Pixie is going to go down. Yep. Okay, so that was pretty successful. Okay, right, I think by now I should be able to farm L17 in a very consistent basis. Maybe like in a 100% win. The only hero that I think will be able to kill me is Harpy Queen. Or not kill me, but destroy my entire base. Because Harpy Queen just slows you down by so much, you get a bad spawn. Alright, so let's jump on to the next one. Okay, maybe I'll be playing until my cards reach about 8 or somewhere about the number, because I do need the rest to complete my quest. Okay, the Warlock is hitting over the wall, which is bad. Seems like they got a bad spawn. They spawn really close to my building, so they start to aggro onto it really quickly. Okay, my Golem is healing. Okay, some of my heroes are starting to die. I think we'll still get through this, but still, I think it's my Drake that die. Drake is actually very bad against Warlock, because Warlock has deflect, and Drake hit like 9 or 10 enemies, so he's like deflecting damage from 9 people to himself. Alright, so essentially, even if you put him on Stone Skin Crest, he will just die very quickly because Stone Skin doesn't reduce deflect damage. Alright, so I put him on Tenacity to counter that, but still, if you are getting deflect from like 9 enemies, you won't be able to take it. So my Drake always die when he fights against Warlock. Okay, so that's the rest of my swords. Alright, how many entry cards do I have? 26. Okay, so you know what, let's just play until I have 12 left, because I don't want to keep this stream for too long. Okay, so we're just gonna use a few. Okay, tomorrow is actually Guild War Day, so server resets in about 6 minutes. So I want to get my base set up before that. Okay, I realized that enemies are hitting over the wall pretty frequently here. Okay, I need to put something like a statue or flag or something, a decoration piece there, so that the enemy doesn't spawn easily. Okay, I need to put some of my statues there to cover that this chunk over here. Okay, nevertheless, all the heroes are starting to die very quickly. My stun towers are all garrison 6, so they have a 30% chance to stun the enemy, which is quite high. Okay, so let's put the Vlad statue here. This will stop any near spawns. Okay, let's put this ninja here because I don't need them to block the enemy from spawning there. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, so this should stop the enemy for a little bit, I think. Huh. The flags are actually needed. Maybe something like this. Okay, I think this is actually good. Yeah. So this will stop the enemy from spawning on that side. Okay, so let's jump in quickly again. Okay, we got Oxbane. Oxbane is one of the easiest guys because he's not a flying unit, he's a melee unit, so it's very easy for my Pumpkin Duke to get stacking on him. Only concern is them breaking through the walls. And it doesn't seem like they are going through the walls, so that's awesome. Okay, they are walking all around and they have a huge distance to walk, so yep, it's a very easy win for me. Okay, so I actually spent a lot of my honor badges on double evolving my double evolving my centaur boom and leveling up my green. So I'm actually quite lacking on honor badges now. So actually that's really good because I was at the honor badge cap, so I don't really know what to do with my honor badges. Okay, so now we face Harpy Queen. As you can see, my buildings are taking quite a beating, but still my stun towers are doing a quite good job in stunning all the Harpy Queens up. Alright, my arrow towers are also doing work. Okay, my Vlad and the rest of my heroes are traveling quite slowly, but I think they should be fine right now. Yup, there are too little Harpy Queens to debuff me by a ton at this point. Alright, but if you look at the interior of my buildings, a lot of my buildings are pretty low health, so that's the dangerous thing about Harpy Queen. Okay, let's continue. Okay, again Warlock. I would say a while ago that Warlock is the hardest, but right now I think Harpy Queen is Pixie is the hardest because we didn't used to have Bablo pets, right? So you can't really get intermittent heals. You need to get somebody, my Golem hitting or somebody for them to actually get heals. You can't really just get heals every like 3 seconds or something. So it's really hard to tank through all the Warlock procs. But now that we have healing pets, it's a lot easier. Okay, so a lot of my heroes also died under deflect, I think. Let's see, who died under deflect? I think my Phantom King died under the Warlock proc, the damage output, and the Drake died under the deflect. Yep. Alright, so let's continue. Ares. Yeah, Ares is not really difficult. Even if my heroes doesn't proc, it will be able to clear the Ares. The Ares damage is just so little. It's not even of concern. Each of the Ares proc only does about 20k damage. So, oh, they actually managed to kill my Pumpkin Duke, right? Oh, never mind, my Pumpkin Duke is alive. And also most of them are full health, so I have no risk of losing at this point. Okay, the Ares doesn't have enough range like the Warlock to hit over the wall. Okay, so it'll be a really easy win. Okay, I forgot to speed it up again. Okay, I need to remember to do that because it's a new feature and I keep on forgetting that it even exists. Okay, but I'm pretty sure I'll get used to it soon. Okay, so need the Ares to die quickly. Okay, let's just put it to 4 times speed because I don't want to go through that. Okay, so let's see. Alright, just use 5 more cards. Okay, not going to transit to L18 soon because L18 is a huge jump and it's quite a crazy stage. I mean, unless you have an Anubis in there, I don't think anybody is going to beat L18, Anubis or Ronin in there. Because let's say you meet L18 Harpy Queens, it's not that you won't be able to kill the Harpy Queens. It's actually really hard to kill the Harpy Queen, but still, even if you manage to like do a lot of damage to the Harpy Queen, you still can't really prevent all your buildings from getting taken down. So I don't think anybody is able to farm L18 like on a consistent basis, even with underways. Yeah, that's how crazy L18 is. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, basically my pumpkin dude starts stacking and it's all over for the Oxbane. Actually, you know what? It's server reset, so I may have to go soon. Okay, the Oxbane are walking a huge like distance to get to my town hall, either my town hall or my arrow tower. So that gives a lot of room for my heroes to start stacking on them. Okay, Pixie. Okay, again, as I said, one of the hardest heroes, so it can go both ways. Okay, my pumpkin dude is actually you can see that his pet is doing work because the pixie are getting stunned up. If the pixie has started hitting on my pumpkin dude, he would have been scattered and he won't be able to stack. Alright, so here the Vlad is proccing, and oh my gosh, the Vlad is actually getting scattered a bit. Okay, so let's see here. The Vlad, if you look at his energy bar, is going up and down, but in the end, I think he put through. So yep, right now he's getting scattered by 3 pixie though. But my arrow tower are doing work on the pixie, so yep, the pixie are going to die in the end. Okay, all of them are down. This is a win. Right, 11,000. Oh my god, so much on the badges. By the way, I still haven't gotten a hero from Hero Trial. Like L16 through L12 to L15 to L17, I haven't gotten a single hero. So needless to say, that the hero drop chances are is possible, it's existent, but it's like super tiny, minimalistic. It's like what, maybe 0.01%. I think that's still a bit too high because I played about hundreds, maybe even close to 1,000 hero trial now, and I still haven't gotten a single hero. Alright, so just gonna continue playing. Okay, eventually I hope that obviously I can get a hero, because I do need some of these heroes badly, like the Vlad, actually no, not the Vlad, the Warlock, the Harpy Queen, I even need the Oxbane to double with my Oxbane. So yeah, like what other heroes are there? The tree I don't really need, Pixie I don't really need, so it's just really, I think it's just Harpy Queen and Warlocks. Alright, but still, it'd be very nice to have some of the heroes, because I can always use them for skill experience. Alright, so let's just use 4 cards here. Okay, this will make it at the 12 card mark. So after doing this 4 runs, I'll be ending the stream. Alright, so this stream is just to show you guys how I do my hero trial. Okay, this is to show you how effective this base is. I don't think that recall from one of my streams that I said that this base is an original design. Now that I think about it, a lot of people are also using this base in Guild Wars. I definitely did not refer to them, did not refer to their base by any means. I just built this base on my own accord, but I realized that some people are already using it for Guild Wars, so I won't say it's entirely original. But I really didn't refer, so to me, I believe that it was original. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully my pumpkin dude doesn't get scattered. Okay, my golem is starting to proc a bit, so he's actually killing some of the pixie off. Okay, my golem is getting scattered now because the pixie are all aggroing on him. Okay, still he managed to get a few procs off because the Cupid proc. So the Cupid gave a bit of energy, enough for the golem to start procking. Okay, so I think my pumpkin dude died, which is fine because my pumpkin dude is quite squishy. Alright, let's see. So 2 more runs. Okay, against a Vlad here. Okay, so my pumpkin dude is stacking and my golem is proccing, so there's nothing that the Vlad can do. Yep. Once my pumpkin dude starts stacking, it's really easy to clear all the enemies. The 5 berserk on my pumpkin dude really helped. Alright, so this is the last run. Okay, we got Ares. So really hoping that we get a Warlock to see if the success rate for this base will be really 100%. because against a warlock I got a pretty close few close attempts. Like I was on the verge of losing all my heroes. So hopefully I'll be able to test more on the warlocks. But for now we got Ares, and yep, I think we'll be having a victory. Okay, yeah. There's nothing that this Ares can do. They are all going around and trying to hit the arrow tower. So yeah. Just gonna quickly go through them. Alright. So this ends the stream. Alright, so see you guys again next time. I need to do my guild wars anyways. So bye.